Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Detecting with Lugnut. We're down here along one of the streams on the property to talk about a little metal detecting episode from last night. I was out hunting an area I'll show you up here just to my left, just to see what's here, since 100 yards up this creek emanates from a spring on the property of the 1878 house, which, as we know from a recent episode, my permission there came to a sad conclusion. Not unexpected, but sad all the same. But this property used to belong to those people long time ago, and so there was activity down there, and at least so I was hoping maybe they drop some stuff down here too, and that maybe I could uncover some of that. So I was down in this area last night hunting. Really didn't find much until it got dark, or not dark, but too dark to video. So let me show you a little bit of the lay of the land. We'll talk about what I did find, and then I'll take you up to where I found the thing that made this worth videoing at all. So this is the area I'm talking about that I was hunting last night. Back there in the distance, you can see the 1878 house. And the property line actually starts, in here where the trees are, because beyond these trees it's clear, which is their property. But this land down here it's hard to see, but it's actually terraced. So up here is a level, and then it comes down, and then it's level here, and then there's the creek where I filmed the intro. So, I thought, there's fence posts. There's one right there. There's fencing all through here. And so there was human activity. I did find a couple shotgun head stamps and some other stuff, but I didn't find anything particularly interesting, or nothing like what I was hoping. So I went back up the hill, and we'll go up there in just a second, to return to the house because it was starting to get dark. So let's walk up here out of the woods, and I'll show you what happened after that. So as I was saying, again, here's the upper terrace level. You go down that drop, and then there's the lower terrace level. Now I didn't find anything, so I'm just swinging around up here through all this, looking at this really amazing cedar tree. That's really beautiful wood. I came up this piece, which looks like locust. You can see where I was digging here last night. I got a beautiful signal right there. 82, 83, all the way around. Man, I was going, yeah, there it is. There's my seeded dime. But there was no seeded dime. It was this giant piece of lead. For a second there I thought it had a pattern to it. It was going to be like a big rosette or something, but it really isn't. But man, it weighs a ton. But this is the only thing other than the last item that I'll show you that I dug last night that isn't complete junk. I have a friend who melts this stuff down and makes musket balls out of it for reenacting. It's what I do with all my old lead. I give it to Pat. But then I walked up here, and you can see up out of the woods into the yard. Now this area here is flat. And as you look up, just before you get to those dogwood trees, there's nothing in this area at all, because this was a bunch of dirt removed from here back in 1957 to make the dam for our pond. But you get up to the top of this rise, and there's about 30 feet to the driveway, which is where I found, like over here was the laundry token, and stuff up there, and over here to the right where they didn't take any dirt. Everything I find up there is 40s and 50s. That's the 1861 house right there. So I just, made my way up, and I was searching up here at the top. So let's go up there, I'll show you. Okay, so I've walked up the hill. Again, the laundry token was over here, and here's that 25-30 feet of flat area, and this is all undisturbed. This down here used to be, continued, but it got taken away. It's down there. You can just see the pond off in the distance. Right here, you can see I did some digging here and here, but this was the hole of interest. Let me show you what I got out of that hole. That hole gave me a mid 60s to lower 70 signal, and this is what I got out of it. You can see that there used to be stones in there, and when I pull it out, of course, those little indentations were full of dirt, and the chain links were full of dirt. But the backs, the round backs, the dirt just fell off of it. And we all know what that means. At least I thought I knew what it meant. I thought, oh, these may be silver. I took them back to the house, cleaned it all the way off so it looked like this. And this is just water and a toothbrush to get it to this. And I tried the metal testing kit that I bought for the gold earring, and I had never used the silver fluid, and I tried the silver fluid, and I got no reaction at all, and I said, nah, can't be. And so I tried the gold. But this place, look, it's not 6 feet from the driveway. But again, everything up and down here that I've ever found is 40s and 50s. So this item must be from that same period. Well, here's the wrap up for last evening's little after supper hunt in our own yard. Got a big pile of junk. Got down by the creek on those terraced levels. That's the only semi-interesting thing. Old lock plate, door plate. Another mason jar with no money in it. We got the big piece of lead, which sounded really cool. And our really fascinating and our really gold, what I can only guess is a necklace fragment. And you can see where the stones are missing. And I may go up and dig around in there and try to screen. Maybe I can find the stones. But wow, another gold find, 10 carat. That's pretty cool, but it's a tiny little thing. Look at that. What, that's 2 inches? It weighs not much, but it did test 10 carat, so That's pretty cool. Well, thanks again for joining me. Hope everybody's safe and healthy. Come back again next time when we once again go looking for what's under the grass. Bye for now.